Hello, welcome to Enjoy Speak Dear English. So today we'll be discussing about confusing words in English. So this is a really interesting topic to go on. So make sure you pay your mind here. And yes, you will find interesting because you might find or you might thought that okay, these words are similar or identical to each other. So without wasting any more time, let's jump into it.
Welcome you to with Turja.
First number word is desert. So desert is a dry place where there are a lot of lackings of water. The source of water is not available. That way you can find in sort of all other areas, and also there are very few plants. The more you go, you might not see one single plant. And it's a really drier place, which is full of sand. So in that case, we can call it desert. Have you ever been to desert anyway? Make sure you tell me this. So the spelling of it is D-E-S-E-R-T, desert. And the confusing words of desert is dessert. It starts with D-E-S-S-E-R-T, dessert. So desert basically means a kind of sweet kind of dish that people used to eat it after having meal. So it's a kind of pastry or something, cakes that you might like people used to it. So basically it's a sweet. Okay, so to understand. So how can we discern these two words? How can we differentiate between dessert and dessert? You might see or you might notice that in the first word, dessert, I didn't stop, I maintained a flow. But in the second word, I stressed or I insisted over two S. D-E-S-S-E-R-T's. There are two S in desserts. I say desserts. So I meant the sweets, desserts. Whenever I say dessert, it's dessert. Means dry place. The second word is capital. Is it capital or capital? Capital. Okay, let me spell it first. It's C-A-P-I-T-A-L. Capital is the center of a country. For example, I reside in Bangladesh, so for me, Dhaka is the capital city of Bangladesh. So if you do reside in India, it should be New Delhi is the capital city of India. So capital is not capital. These two are not identical. So capital, C-A-P-I-T-O-L. It refers to a legislative building. It's a U.S. Government building where the politicians go there and talk about the laws. The rules and regulations. Next word is luggage or baggage. What is luggage and baggage? You might say to me that these two words are similar or identical to each other. Well, you might be right, but luggage refers to belonging. Your personal belongings that you carry out for your tour or trips. However, baggage is not always that so. So baggage is something like you can relate it to your emotions. It's kind of intangible. So do you understand what's intangible that you can touch, but you can only feel? That's called intangible. Anyway, so baggage is something relates to your emotion. The next word is stationary or stationary. So this is even more confused, right? Okay, so the stationary, let me spell it for you. It's S-T-A-T-I-O-N-A-R-Y, stationary. So stationary refers to something which does not move or does not change. Okay, I'm referring to an example from Cambridge. The traffic got slower and slower until it was stationary. On the other hand, stationary means something that relates to your writing. For example, if you need to write, you'll need a pencil, or you need a pen, or you need a highlighter, to highlight that particular word. Or you need some sort of attachment in order to attach that file. So what we understand is that it relates to writing. The fourth or fifth word, sorry, I can't remember. So the word is spatially or especially. So the spatially, I mean, let me spell it for you. E-S-P-E-C-I-A-L-L-Y, spatially. And the confusing word of it is especially. So how can we understand the difference of this? Well, the first one, I mean, spatially refers to something that you like out of the most. I mean, for example, I love Bengali food, spatially kachi biryani. So yes, that means that I do like a lot of Bengali foods, but among them, kachi biryani is the favorite one. So what we can say, it's like a comparison that you like more than other things. So the words spatial that start with S, that means to something that you love extremely, or you found out the interesting one. For example, this is a specialty. What I say spatial, because yes, I ate I drank a lot of tea in all other shops, but this is a real specialty, and they input the spatial flavor in it, so it becomes a spatial. So sounds similar, yeah. I think you might think this sounds similar, but the first one that I mentioned is spatial that starts with E. It tend to use for it is used for formal purposes, but the second one is rather informal. The sixth number word is accept. So the spelling of it is A-C-C-E-P-T, accept. So what is accept? Accept is something that you consider, or you do agree on something. For example, yes, I accept your proposal, but still I need to think. But still you said you are satisfied with his proposal. So that means you consider his proposal as satisfactory. Whenever we say accept, I mean E-X-C-E-P-T, accept, that means you're excluding something, you aren't considering it, you're disregarding it. I mean, you are not agreeing on this. For example, yes, I do love the green on the wall, except red. Yes, I do love red though, but I'm just telling it because my country flag has both this color. So yes, I definitely love this too. So I hope you understand that what is accept. Accept means something that you consider, or you take it for granted, or you agree on it. And accept that starts with E, X-C-E-P-T. That means you are excluding it. You're not taking it, or you're not agreeing it. You are disregarding it. You are throwing it outside. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you again. So if you do like it, make sure to tell me in the comment sections, and also do subscribe my YouTube channel and stay on my Facebook group. Also do visit my website. I hope you will find a lot of things there, because it's not just only based on English lessons. You'll find contemporary articles, and also you can hear my podcast, or you can even brush up your English skills. And yes, definitely you can be part of my podcast team. So make sure you join it and tell me. Yes, subject to availability. So anyway, I don't want to prolong it. So yes, there will be the second episode of this lesson. So make sure you also do watch this. So till then, take care and goodbye.